Hello, beautiful Geminis. Hello. My name's Joella, and I'm going to be doing your December 2019 Zodiac reading. Bear with me. This is the first time I've done a reading for you, as well as the other signs on YouTube. So, so I'm just a beginner, and hopefully you enjoy my reading. And if you like it, you'll like and subscribe underneath at the bottom here. And yeah, so I'm going to start out with letting you know what cards I'm going to be using for this reading tonight. I'll be using the Rider-Waite deck. It's a vintage deck. It's very old. I came into possession of this deck after its original owner passed away. And I just love the vibes of this deck. I really love it. And the second deck that I may be drawing from is the Psychic Tarot deck. It's got some beautiful artwork. And it's just got a really nice vibe to it as well. It's a happy deck. Okay, so before we get started, I'd like to clear any blockages or your chakras. A lot of people don't know what those are, so I'll just let you know that if you feel any blockage or any tension anywhere between here and here, just let the sound of my singing bowl go to that and try to release the blockages or the tension and just open them up. This is for myself as well as you, so that we're open to the messages from my spirit guides and guardian angels, okay? Okay, so here we go. I'd like you to close your eyes. Are your eyes closed? Close your eyes. Okay. Just let the sound go to those chakras and let them just clear them up, open them up, so you can receive the guidance and messages from our spirit guides and angels. Okay? All right, so now we can get on to your reading. Okay, now your element is an air sign, so you're an air sign. I love Geminis. They're ruled by the third house, and their planet is Mercury. You're really good communicators. You're intellectual, and you're curious about life and other people. So yeah, people like to be around you because you can talk, you're charmers. Love Geminis. Okay. Wow, these cards are just wanting to fly out. So before I get started, the way I'm going to do this tonight is I'm going to draw 3 cards. The first card is going to be for the beginning of December, second card for the middle of December, and third card for the end of December. And then once I draw those cards, I will draw more cards to draw on those cards, and hopefully we will get messages from Spirit regarding what you need to look for or what you need to be aware of for December. Okay. Oh my goodness, just a minute. Let me just get these cards shuffled a little better before you start. Okay, spirit guides, guardian angels, what messages to Gemini What messages do you have for Gemini for the beginning of December, middle of December, and end of December of 2019? Messages for Gemini, December 2019. Okay, these ones won't go back in, so let's try these. So I got the Strength card. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles. I'll show you, I'll explain their meanings to you once I get them. Oh. And the Two of Swords. That's for the end of the month. Okay. All right, so let's start with the beginning of the month. So the beginning of the month, we're going to be starting off with the Strength card, okay? Sometimes, hopefully that's not blurry for you. My camera can sometimes have a hard time focusing. So sometimes this could be a Leo. Strength card can represent a Leo. It also represents strength, of course, patience, compassion, and soft control. Okay, so we'll start out with that for the beginning of the month, and then we're going to build on that. So I don't want to get into that card too much before I draw on the next card. Okay, so let's see what we have here. What? Oh, poof. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Wands, creativity, enthusiasm, courageous, confident. So what the cards here are telling me so far is that you're going to you're going to have a situation where you're going to have to be creative. It could very well involve a Leo, of course. And and you need to be confident in this situation. So you're gonna have there's gonna be something that's going to come up that's involving a Leo that requires you to be confident and creative. What messages do you have for Gemini for the beginning of the month in regards to the Strength card? Why is the Strength card in this reading? Okay. Okay, so we have the Lovers. Okay, and the Lover card. Guess who that stands for? Gemini. So this is your card, Gemini. And this is in regards to relationship, personal beliefs and values. Okay, so you're going to be involved with this Leo. Now, it may not be a romantic involvement. It could be a family member. It could be a friend, like a friendship. I wouldn't say it's work because, well, relationships. So it could be in a relationship at work. Okay, but it's with a Leo. And it's going to be required you to be patient. Okay, tell us more about this situation. Gemini and Leo. What else do you have to tell us about this situation with Gemini and Leo? Beginning of the month, beginning of December 2019. December 2019. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. Just a moment here. I'm just going to put these cards down here. Okay, so the Five of Wands. Hopefully you can see that. So there's going to be a disagreement. Yeah. So competition, disagreement, hassles. So with this Leo at the beginning of the month, there's going to be some sort of a disagreement or with this work friend or your lover, if that's a Leo. Gemini, you're going to be having a disagreement with somebody. There's going to be a little bit of conflict or competition. So if this is at work, perhaps there's a new job. There's a job that you're both applying for in the workplace, or there's a project that you would both like to lead. And this is going to require you to be very creative. Very creative, courageous, and confident. So you need to show your confidence in this situation. All right. So just a little bit of something for you there for the beginning of the month. Let me just draw one more card on that and see how this is going to work out. Okay, that was quick. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so this is the Wands also could be a Leo because it's a fire sign. And so this is the Leo. And they're also charming. They're very charming and they're very confident. So they think that they're going to be able to charm themselves into this position or this job or this circumstance or this situation at the beginning of the month with you. So if it is a lover, they're going to try to use their charm on you. And if it's a disagreement, you're going to have to be, depending on what the disagreement's about, you might have to be creative in this and be creative to try to get your point across. Okay? Because if there's something that you really want, there's something that you really desire, you need to be passionate about it. Otherwise, they're just going to charm you and until you forget about whatever it was and move on with whatever it is that they want to move on with, or just have things stay basically the same. Okay? All right. So that's that. I'm going to leave it at that. A little bit of guidance from the tarot deck, from our guides and spirit guides. Oh, look at that. For the second week, this card popped out. We're going to be going to the middle of the month now. So it started out with the 10 of Pentacles. All right. And 10 of Pentacles is permanence, affluence. Pentacles can also be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, so this is in the middle of the month. So 10 is also something coming to an end, an ending. Let's see what. The second card that I drew was the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, 2 Pentacles. So I'm thinking that this is definitely a Taurus or a Virgo or Capricorn that we're talking about with. Okay. And she is very nurturing. She's got a really big heart. She's down to earth. And she's very resourceful and trustworthy. Okay, so let's see. So something is coming about here and it's going to be permanent. Now, could it be a job? Could it be a relationship? Could it be a move? Okay, so 4 of Cups. Can you see that? So self-absorption, eh? 4 of Cups can stand for self-absorption and going within. Now, when I'm looking though at this, it looks to me like she's talking. I'm wondering if this is going to be you. Something's going on with you in the middle of the month. Queen of Pentacles, she is very understanding and loving. Now it's a Pentacles, so that would not be you, Gemini. So I'm thinking it's somebody else coming into the picture to maybe help you out. You're going to be confiding in this woman who is loving and caring and yeah. Let's draw another card on that. And it's something permanent that you have kind of withdrawn. You're withdrawn around this situation. Permanent. Okay, 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords, sorry. Again, this card here is you're alone in that boat. You are feeling a little bit down. This could also represent travel. So you're possibly wanting to take a trip, get away from things. Maybe something's going on at work that you want to get away from, that you need a break from, or maybe somebody at home, or a situation with a friend or a loved one. But please remember that this woman, this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman, can be very helpful in this situation. She's very wise, very compassionate. She's there for you to talk to. Don't close yourself out from everything and everybody. All right. Let me just draw another card on this. Sorry about my dogs. Stella and Gus. Hey, hey. You guys go in the kitchen and play. What do Gemini need to know regarding this situation for the middle of December? What do Gemini need to know regarding this situation for the middle of December? Okay, so I have the 8 of Swords. You guys, stop it. I have the 8 of Swords. You're very confused. You're feeling powerless in this situation. Oh my goodness, my goodness. There's 2 swords here. Yes, that's you. This is definitely you because the swords are representative of Gemini. So this is definitely you, Gemini. What is going on with you, Gemini? Another card had fallen out while I was shuffling, and that was the King of Cups. The King of Cups. It's something that you've been tolerating for a long time at work. And you're wanting, and looks like you're wanting to make, at work or in this relationship, you're wanting to make a permanent decision. You are ready to be done with this, whatever is going on. You have had it. And you're thinking, I just need to get away. I need to maybe go on a trip or just get away. And maybe that's what you do need to do. Maybe you do need to just go travel for a little bit or take a little weekend getaway and just kind of think about this before you end whatever it is permanently. Okay, so that's that. We're going to leave that. We're going to go on now to the end of the month. So the end of the month, I drew the Two of Swords. Okay, so this is a stalemate or something's happening where you're in a conflict. Boy, oh boy, this month is just all about relationships with you guys. You're either with a conflict with somebody at work. It's a Swords again. So yeah, this is Gemini. You are in a conflict with somebody at work. Or there's a conflict between two people at work. Do you see that? There's one person standing in the middle and two people fighting. And you're just standing there like this, like, oh my goodness. So it's either you, or that could be perhaps your employer, and you are one of these two. Or this could still be in relation to the middle of the month with what's going on in the middle of the month here. So let me just draw another card on that. What does Gemini need to know around the situation for the end of December 2019? Okay, so we have the moon, which could represent a Pisces. It stands for imagination. So you may need to use your imagination in this. Okay. And you're very, very curious. You're very curious, Gemini. So maybe you need to ask some questions around this situation, because maybe you're misinterpreting what this is about, or maybe you need some more information on this situation. Because see how she doesn't know which way to look. She's looking left, right. Same with the dogs. Like this is like an illusion. Whatever it is an illusion. There's some fear involved here too. Okay, let's call on another card. Gemini. It's Gemini. Oh my goodness, there's another one. The Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor. So somebody of authority, possibly a boss. This could be an Aries. Emperor does represent Aries. Somebody who's a boss and who is going to bring in some structure to this situation. They're looking in at this and they're going to take control over this situation. They can't watch this anymore. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is something to do with work, with employment. The disagreement going on between you and a work colleague, or it could be another family member, a disagreement with a family member, and a father figure or authority figure is going to come in and try to resolve this situation before it gets out of hand. Okay, so the last card that I drew regarding this is the World. So this can mean integration, accomplishment, full circle. Okay. Involvement. So yeah, he's getting involved in this matter and he's going to resolve it. So I guess what the cards are telling you for the end of this month, and the end of this month is if you are in a conflict with somebody at work or a family member, You need to be creative. You need to maybe try to look at their side of the story, try to hear what they're saying, and try to empathize with them. Otherwise, the emperor or this authority figure is going to have to step in and is going to have to take care of this themselves. But it will get resolved. It will, because it comes full circle. Okay? Okay, I'm just going to draw one more card for this entire month, what your message is for the entire month, because I just love this deck and I think you guys deserve to have one card drawn at least from this beautiful deck. Spirit guides, angels, what message do you have for Gemini for the month of December 2019? Gemini for the month of December 2019. All right, there we go. Oh, the authority card. The authority card. Okay, so this deck here, the meanings are quite lengthy. It's just going to take me a minute. I'm going to read you what... Oh, I can't see. My glasses on. Okay, so... Just gotta find the right page. Authority. There we go. Okay, so this is your message for the whole month. Just a general message. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in so doing, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspect of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning, problem-solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Over time, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may represent someone of authority in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Okay, so maybe you can learn something from this person this month. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into your ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Sounds like it is a work situation. The qualities and character of the authority card. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. So there you go. This very well could be a work situation for you, Gemini, or a family situation. But you will know when the time comes, and hopefully this reading will offer you a little bit of, will give a little bit of light on the situation. Please feel free to come back and take a look at this reading. That's what they're here for. Life can be difficult, and we can, use all the help that we can get sometimes. Sometimes we just need a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of help from the universe. Okay, so that concludes your reading. Gemini, you have a wonderful December. If you celebrate the holidays, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and I hopefully will see you in the new year. Namaste. Love you guys. Bye-bye.